Welcome to this ICT lesson. Today I want to show you how I can create water ripples animation, and I want this animation to run on a web page. Therefore, I will use two computer languages. I will use HTML to create the web page, and I will use JavaScript to switch images on it to create an impression of water ripples. And to do that, first I have to draw 6 images, and all of the images must be of the same size. I am in MS Paint. I'm going to simply show you how to draw the water ripples here. I will just use the circle, this oval shape, and choose a good size and a nice color. I think bluish is fine. You can just decide to use bluish color. I will draw the first, always press shift to get a perfect circle. So I will draw the first circle, which is the outer circle. I will go ahead and draw another inner circle. By pressing shift, we get a perfect circle. This is the inner circle. Try to balance it. I will go ahead and draw another one. And put it in the middle. I will go ahead. I want 5 ripples, so I have done 3 so far. I will go ahead and draw another one. Always press shift and balance it in the middle to create concentric circles. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going ahead and doing the last one. It should be smaller in the middle here. And I will use the arrow keys on the keyboard to put it in the middle. So finally I have 5 ripples, and I'm going to select a good square around it. Let me escape. A good square around this. Then I will come and crop it here. I will go ahead and save this in the folder. My folder is on the desktop, water ripples, and I'm going to give this first image number 1, and remember it is of type PNG. After saving number 1, I will save copies from this image by using save as command. Click File, Save As, to give you an opportunity to rename. Then I will click Save. So I have created the second image. File, Save As, give it 3, and save. I have created the third image. File, Save As, give it 4. Click Save. I created the fourth image. File, Save As, give it 5. Click Save. This is the fifth image. And finally, Save As. I will give it 6. And that should be my last image because I only want 6 of them. I will close MS Paint, open my folder here. You can see I have 6 images. Now I will go ahead and edit them. The first image is image number 1. I will right click, open with Paint. And what I will do to this image, I only want it to have the inner ring number 1, the smallest. So I will come to Select Tool and choose this free form selection. Then I will just select what I want to remove. I'm removing everything except the inner ring. Yes, just select like that. Then delete key on the keyboard. Let me undo. There is a problem. Let me just select again. I shouldn't have deleted even the other one. Yes, I need to remain with my inner ring. This is done. Only the inner ring is left. So I will save this and close MS Paint. The second one, open with Paint. For image number 2, I only want 2 rings. This one and that one. So the rest, I will go ahead and try to remove them. Delete that. And also delete the rest. Go ahead and save that. Close. Image number 3. Open with the Paint. Free form selection. I want to leave only 3 rings. 1, 2, 3. So the rest should go. The rest should go. Except the first, second, and third. You have to do it cautiously so that you don't spoil your animation image. So I have 3 rings for number 3. Save it. I will go ahead and do for number 4, where I want to leave 4 rings. Open with Paint. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I want to remove only the outer one now. Try to remove the outer one. Going around like this. Then delete key on the keyboard and remove the last segment. So now I have 4 rings. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will save this. Now for number 5, open with Paint. This one I will not delete anything because I already have 5 rings for number 5. We'll close it. But the last of this image, MS Paint, I will come and delete everything here by just coming to select and choosing select all, then delete key on the keyboard so that this page doesn't have anything. So I will just click save. So you can see all my images here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will now go ahead and animate these images so that they start showing from 1, 2, 3. When it reaches 6, the ripples disappear, then they start again. And to do that is very simple. I will go to Notepad by just searching here Note. Then I will start my Notepad. I will start with HTML, of course, and close it down here. I will start my head and close it somewhere here. I will start my body and close it down here. I will go to the head and put my title there, and let me just call it animation and close the title. I will go to the body, and in the body I will give this heading. Let me call it water ripples, just like that, water ripples, and close my H2. I want to paint this H2 red color, so I will style it with this CSS inside the quotation marks. Just write color red and semicolon. I will come below this heading and insert the first image. It is image number 1.png. Okay, 1.png. Then for this, I will give it an ID so that I can refer to it in the JavaScript code. Let me just call it image. I will also have a button here, but before that button, put some spaces and get my button here. Input type is submit, and value is start, and I will write here on click and define a function called start. So when it is clicked, it will start a function called start. I will go ahead and show you how my web page looks, but first I have to save it inside the folder where I have pictures. You can call it ripples.html. Save. Now looking at my folder, now you can see I have a web page. If I double click it, you can see here I now have the title for the page and also the first image and the start button. So next is just to activate it by the code. Now to activate that animation, I will separate this body and HTML closing tags, and inside here I will just write script and close the script down here. I will create two variables, one t for the timer, another variable called count for counting. Then I will come and define this start. I'll write a function start curly brackets and close curly brackets. Then inside that function, t is set interval like that, and I will have an action called ripple, which is happening after every 500 milliseconds. And coming down here, I will have another function, and that function is this ripple which is being called here after every 500 milliseconds. So it will be defined down here, and close the curly bracket. I will come inside my ripple and do if, that is decision making, else some decisions here. Save the changes a bit. So this is what I will do. I will check what is in count each time this thing is running. So if count is less than 7, remember I have 6 images, so I don't expect the value of count to reach 7. So if count is less than 7, just go to the document dot get element by ID, and remember the ID I'm looking for is this one of image. Go to that image, put it here, get that ID of image, and go to its source and give it the value of count. Then attach to that value of count the .png so that it turns to be image name. After doing that, you increase the value of count by 1 and give it back to count. Increase the value of count by 1 and give it back to count. In case count contains anything more than 7, don't do this part. So if count is more than 6, of course, it will not do that part, but it will come down here and change the value to 1 so that it starts counting from 1 again. So I will go ahead and save this, then come to my web page, refresh it, and click start. And you can see my animation is now playing by switching the images, and I'm now creating an impression of water ripples. I can play around with this by even coming to the timing here and making it 300 and saving the changes. Then I refresh to increase the speed of the animation. Okay, that is how we do it in JavaScript. Please go ahead, try this, and see to it that it is working. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.